Alrighty, hello everybody, 01 of 1 here. How's it going? Yeah, it's been an interesting day. If you can tell by the slight sheen that you can see kind of right here, kind of arcing its way across the mountain here, I did manage to get the shield generator or emitter, I guess, up, and you can see it there. I'll tell you all about what you need to do, or at least I think all that you need to know how to do in order to make this thing work, and the things that I found out that kind of made things interesting. So I suppose we'll just head down there real quick. Oh, and also I ran out of platinum again, so it took like the entire load of platinum just to finish the shield emitter, just to give you an idea of just how much, you know. Okay. I wasn't, like, I grabbed onto the ladder, but I still took damage. Weird. I don't know. Anyways, so here it is. So one thing that you need is that the shield emitter, which is this guy, right? Huge. Needs to have visual like line of sight to where the shield is. So in my case, it actually points down, and it does have good line of sight there. So this actually does work. I know I got a comment saying that it might not because of line of sight, but this actually does work. So, and it kind of makes sense if you think about it, because in space, I mean, you don't really have an up or down, right? And so if you had an emitter on the bottom, technically, of a ship, if you were to flip the ship over, then it would be the top of the ship, so it still kind of works. Another thing is you need this to make it work. So without a shield controller, the shield emitter does nothing. Some things in here, though. Select power scale. What you need to do, because when you first put it in there, it's going to be maxed out, right? So whatever power you have in your system, or whatever power you have stored in your system, it will all drain into the emitter to try to make a extremely powerful shield. Yeah, so I didn't even realize that it was doing it until my entire bank of batteries was just about dead. So kind of scary. And so I had to go through here and try to figure out like what this whole thing does. And so right now I have the power set to use for the shield as it is 5 megawatts. And I chose 5 megawatts here, even though that's not actually what it uses, because the wind power that I've got here puts out about 11 megawatts. So I figured half of that going to the shield would be pretty good. It doesn't give me all that much for HP in the shield, so it's 9,235. So if we were to take, let's say, a Gatling gun shot is what, like 600 or something? Actually, I can probably check that. So Gatling Turret does not say. Okay, I know that it does say it in the tiered stuff, so we can maybe extrapolate here. So if we look at this, you can see that it doesn't actually tell you how much damage it does, but if we go up to this one, okay, so damage per shot against grids is 165, and this is for an upgraded version. And then if we go to this one, then it's 200, so from here to here, so this is probably around 125 damage per shot at the shield. So if I have about 9,000 health, and we divide that by 125, I'm not even going to try to do that in my head. I mean, I probably could, but I'm not going to. So that's 72 shots that this shield can take before it goes down. Now, when you think about it, 72 shots is not that much, but, you know, it does... it'll protect things, so I'm actually not too unhappy about that. And then if we look at missiles, this does not have the damage on here. So I'm assuming that missiles are going to be more damage than a single bullet from a Gatling turret. But what you do here is you set your power scale to what you've got and what you're willing to spend, right? And I think as you increase the size, now this you can only do on the what is it? The station emitters. You can't do this on the shield ones or on the ship ones. The ship ones will automatically go to a size just outside the actual physical volume of your ship. And I don't think you can actually change that. But on the station one, you can. And so that's how I got my long, low, wide shield, just covering like the top portion of the deck, the bridge. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So this important. If this is maxed out, you will drain your batteries and you will not have a shield. The next thing that you need is if you're trying to figure out the size of everything, where is that button? Okay, so this select shield visibility. The default is visible on hit, right? So if you're not currently getting hit with anything, you're not going to see the shield, which means that when you try to shape the shield to cover the area that you need it to cover, you're not going to see it. So I was trying to figure out what was going on with that. So that's what that is. This stuff is all pretty standard. This is your width, height, and depth centered on the emitter itself. And then your offsets is moving that shield, you know, forward, backwards, left, right, up, down, as needed. And I don't think like this width corresponds with this width, because as you can see, like the long version here that I've got is, you know, so that's if we consider the end of the bridge to be the north, and then this is north-south, but the width here is actually up-down, and the height is the north-south. So you need to play around with these to figure out where exactly you need to go with this, and it's just going to take a little bit of, you know, playing around. I'm not sure if that's intentional or if it's just kind of like a thing that just happened. Also, if you turn off your shield emitter, it will actually depower your shield, and so when you turn it back on, you are going to have to charge it back up again, whereas if you just put your shield down, then you don't have a shield and you're not actually using any power or anything. So when you turn it back on, you still have all of your HP. So as you can see, so now we're at 100%, and you don't have to recharge. So if you're going to be lowering and raising your shield, use this. Don't use the on-off unless you want to depower your shield and have to recharge it again when you're done. So that's that. I haven't gone into like the additional things. I think there's like a coil or something that you can add and a modulator. So I don't know. I think each of those just increases the power that you need. And then it's just like a little buff for the shield, I think. And then we also have all of these things here. So if you pick any of these, it's going to be very obvious where your shield is, provided you actually have it set to always visible. I like the low reflective because it's like it's there, but it's only kind of there. And yeah, so that is that. I haven't been attacked since I got it up, so I haven't actually seen it tested yet. Okay. Are we frozen? We are frozen. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. And then I put in this ladder just so I don't have to go through, you know, the innards of the bridge. And then that raiding station is still up there. Let's see. And then also I cleaned up the mountainside again a little bit using the expedition. And also the expedition is completely within the shield, so it is slightly protected. Other things that I did is I put in these little guys here. And I think they have like 100 mags each. Some of them might have more. And these are specifically there to shoot down missiles, nothing else. And that's because when I have these Gatling turrets trying to attack the missiles, like some of them get stuck. So I don't think I actually turned this off yet, but if we go here, and I'm not going to have, okay, yeah, I did turn it off. So this is no longer targeting missiles, and it's relying on these little guys to shoot down the missiles before the missiles actually hit anything. So my hope is that with this concentrated only on missiles and nothing else, the odds of a missile hitting me should be a lot less. Yeah. Let's see, what else did I do? I put in a little LCD up here, as you can see. I put it on a hinge, and then this is a small grid LCD, and that's because the programmable block that I have down there doesn't actually work for things on subgrids, or at least I don't think it is. It wasn't working here. So you can see that our stored power is 141.9 megawatts. Our output currently is a little less than 1 megawatt. And our input, because we're already fully charged with everything, is just kind of bouncing around. But yeah, so you can see that we can put out a total of 11.3 megawatts on the turbines, and they're putting out very little right now, which is fine. I also did a little extra storage for things here. So this is ore storage. So this is iron, and specifically for iron. So this only lets iron in, and this is just blacklist with nothing, but it's one way so that way things can't back up into here. And this was so that way I could move some of the larger cargo containers around. And then I have iron, nickel, silicon, and cobalt. And then the silicon and the cobalt aren't filled, but I think the nickel and the iron are pretty close. Let's see. I also have my reactor room in here. I was thinking about making this green, but it's like, do I need to? And then I put in, a little button here to turn them on and off. So I'll turn them on when I need to charge the batteries really, really quickly. But for everything else, like I'm getting enough power with the turbines, so I don't need to. I also redid in here. You can see that the large cargo container is no longer in here, and that's the reason why I wanted to put in the stuff over there with the iron, nickel, silicon, and cobalt containers, because I wanted to add in another one of these because I wanted to double my production of, or refining anyways, of the gold and platinum. I just wanted to go a little bit faster, so I put in 2, and then this also has the tier 4 yield modules on here, and is also a tier 4 refinery, so it's the best that I can do for right now until I get titanium, and then I can go for the tier 5 stuff. I think I showed you the sifters in the last one, so I have 3 of them working now. I think they're done though. I think I've already gone through all of the gravel that I have. And then what else? The cargo that I put in there, even though those are tier 4 boxes, does not fully replace what I had there with a large cargo container. And so what I ended up doing is I put in another room down here. So now it's behind here. So we still have all of our LCDs, showing us all of our information. But I put these guys in here along with 4 large cargo containers, so that way I can just store things. And right now they're not, I don't think they have anything in them. I mean, these 2 might, but I can't actually access them from here. But yeah, so we have lots and lots and lots of storage now. So that should be good. Let's see, what else? I did put in some atmospheric thrusters on this ship. I know you can't see them yet, but that is because they are on the inside here. And I needed to keep this area open because of these thrusters here. And then, so I have 3 here and I have 3 here. So I've got 6 on either side, which means I have 12 upwards thrust. So hopefully that'll help reduce the amount of hydrogen that I'm using, and I can just, rely on power. And then why are those, did those just break or something? Those probably just broke. That's fine. Yeah, so I can rely on the turbines to recharge this thing as needed. For emergencies, I still have the 3 reactors here. It was, another suggestion that I got was to use hydrogen engines to recharge things, but until I get this bridge kind of like up and running to the point to where I actually have a steady flow of ice, having to go down and get ice just to have it burned up like in 3 seconds, kind of not the best thing in the world. But, once I get, a good solid ice infrastructure, kind of moving and constantly doing its thing, then I could probably do that. But for now, we need to go and get ourselves some more platinum. So what I need to do here is set up, I'm going to have the second menu here be the thruster menu. Oh, and I'm going to go back here and then disconnect. Yeah, so we can do that. That's just going to have us sitting here, but we're also disconnected from the grid, which means that the only groups here that we're going to see are the ones that we need. Okay, so we have our atmospheric thrusters, and then I'm going to put this into there, on off. So I'm going to put that there, and then I also need all of my normal thrusters. So these are my hydrogen thrusters on off. So when I get into space, I can turn those off, and then when I need to move or not move, I can turn those on and off as needed. What was suggested by the gaming economist, which is what I'm going to be doing, or at least attempting, is I'm going to take all of my downwards thrusts, no, upwards. There we go. So all of these guys, and I'm going to group all of these together, and then we're going to try something with the thrust overrides and see if that will actually do something. So what are we going to call this? Thrusters up mud skipper. There we go. All right, so the next thing that we need to do then is go into here and grab our up thrusters for the mud skipper, and then we'll put those in that space. Do we want an on-off? No, I don't think we want an on-off. We want increase and decrease thrust override, I think is what we want. So we'll do that, and then this will be the decrease. And we'll see how that works. And he said that it's going to be a lot more efficient on the hydrogen getting up instead of trying to like maintain like a range of speed. So I'm going to give it a try. We'll see if it works. And then, yeah, because I only have 2 batteries on here, so I can't really go too crazy with the power usage. I mean, I do have reactors here, so if I need to recharge, I can. But these are slow for charging. Or at least batteries in general are pretty slow for charging. So we'll see how that works. If it works, hopefully it works. Yeah. Yeah, wish me luck. All right, so we'll turn this on, and then we will increase. And that's not enough to break away. Okay, so let's drop this back down to nothing. Now, if you turn it down to nothing, does that turn off the thrust override? That is my question. Thrusters up is the override. Okay, it does turn it off. Okay, so that's good. So what I need to do then is to get myself locked and then unlocked. What's going on? Am I... Hello? What are we doing here? Okay, power's on. Okay, so we're gonna lock down, yes. Okay, now we're locked. Now we're gonna unlock and then go upwards. And we have nothing, we have no power. Why do we have no power? Because we have no hydrogen. That makes sense. There we go. Okay. Now we can start doing this thing. Ooh. And good to go. That just blew something up. Oh, hey, we have a hole in our ship now. That's always fun. Yes, thank you. I know my fuel is critical. It's what happens when you blow up your connector. Oh, and it blew up the... Oh my god. I'm gonna have to rebuild this thing because it just got... Okay. Trying to dial that up from 0 is a bad idea. Okay. Cross section straight. And we need the curved. And I need to put the connector back in here. Of course, it's not really going to matter because I don't have anything to connect to because it just broke. Did anything else break? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it looks like it got caught on these things, so it's a good thing I have those in there. Otherwise, we might have actually broken something a bit more important. It looks like we broke the little spine that I had under here. And then this whole thing has to be rebuilt, which is fun. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay. Only this time we're going to get ourselves actually up in the air a little bit first before we try doing the override. Because odds are I'm going to fall as soon as I put the override on even a little bit. So we'll see how this works, I guess. Okay, so the 12 atmos is not enough. We add in a little bit of this. Okay, so let's just get ourselves going up a little bit. Okay, so at about 50%, we are gaining speed. 44%, we are still gaining speed. 39%, we are losing speed. Okay, so 44% seems to be about where we need to be. And then we'll see what this uses as far as hydrogen goes. And also, I'm not going to have a connector to connect to when I come back down, so hopefully this does work as advertised, I guess. Okay. So we are at 0.98% gravity, so I'm going to try dropping it down a little bit. And, whoops, no, dropping down. Okay, so we are still, well, we're decelerating a little bit. So if we go here, we increase, so we're at 44% thrust. But yeah, so we needed to go from 0 to 44% within about 2 seconds. To prevent the little debacle from happening. But I guess I'm happy that nothing else broke. It was just the connector, so that's a pretty easy fix. Alright, so that's got me locked out at 99.89. Okay, we're at 30% and we're going down. Okay. And we still have another 30 kilometers to go. Yeesh. But, I mean, we'll see if it works. Hopefully it does. And then we can probably bring this down again. Yeah, so we're kind of slowing down a little bit until we get to a point where we equalize with gravity, and then we start speeding up again. And then we drop it down again, and then we start decelerating again until we equalize ourselves with the current gravity, which is taking a little while, I guess. Okay, so now we're starting to slow down with our deceleration. And then we're going to slow down completely. And then we're going to start accelerating again. And then accelerating really, really quickly. And it looks like we're kind of maxed out at 93. No, I think that was just the game pausing. Okay, so now we're at 94. And then we're going to drop this down again. And we're decelerating again. But at a pretty slow rate, actually. And then we should slow down or stop decelerating completely and then start speeding up again. Very slowly. Okay. And we're using 15% of our thrust. And so far, we've only used 11% hydrogen. And I think doing it the other way, I think I used up, what was it, 28%? Something like that. Okay, so we'll drop it down again to 9%. We are sipping hydrogen right now. This is kind of cool, actually. It does take a little getting used to, especially if you've never done it before. So just remember to give yourself some space first, because you gotta crank that up real fast. Okay, and then we should be stabilizing, and then, okay, stable, and then speeding back up again. Okay. And then we're at 0.18 gravity. Okay, so we'll drop it down to 4%. And I think that's the lowest that I can go. Or at least with the button set up anyways. I mean, I could set it manually at like 1%, but... Ooh, this one is actually still decelerating quite a bit. Okay, so we've used about 13% hydrogen. And I had to bump it back up to 9% because we were slowing down a little too much. And this actually seems to be pretty okay. And then once we get kind of to our natural max with this anyways, then I'll drop it down to 4% and we'll see how we do. And we only have another 11.5 kilometers to go. Okay, so we're now down to 4% again. And we are decelerating, but at a much slower rate than we were before. And it looks like we might get close to equalizing. Okay, and that's at 4%. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, and at this point, like, if I go down anymore, I'm going to be at 0%. Which, you know, is fine. Ooh. Okay, so I have to keep it at 4% then because unless I turn the dampeners off, in which case, which I probably should have had them off the entire time anyways. We have another 5.5 kilometers to go. We are speeding up. Four and a half kilometers to go. Two and a half. I'm going to drop this off. And we should be able to coast the rest of the way. Okay, so we got up. I mean, we're not in space technically yet. But, yeah. 14% hydrogen use. That's not bad. And we are in space. So let's slow ourselves down. There we go. And then let's see where we have to go. And then he also said that you can use this when you're just going to places, or to and from places, I should say. I kind of want to take control of the turret and take a look at that thing. See what kind of a station it is, but I would rather just not. Okay, so our platinum is over there. Do I want to set up stuff for the front and reverse thrusters, or do I just want to kind of wing it? I mean, we used 15%, and that's getting all the way up here and slowing down. So I think we'll be okay to just kind of wing it. That'll work. And now we're using no more hydrogen, and that took 1%. All right. Now I am going to have to go to more of these asteroids to see if I can find some more stuff, because I think this next load of platinum is going to pretty much empty this thing out, and I don't know if there's any more on this asteroid. I kind of doubt it. Oh, no. Oh, no, I've got a gunboat coming after me. I had a gunboat coming after me. It's still coming after me. That's not good. Yeah, it's right behind me. If I'm lucky, though, I don't, well, no, I'm not going to be lucky because it's behind me and it's going to be coming after me. This just makes things more difficult. Because I really don't want this ship to get shot up, especially since it doesn't have a shield. I can't put a shield on here because I don't have enough platinum for it. And I don't have a gun on me either, do I? I don't think I do. Nope. Okay. I could go after the ship myself. Get my my trusty grinder and go after the ship. There is a survival kit on here, so if I do die, I will respawn at the ship. The only bad thing is I might actually lose my tools, and they are tier 3 tools, and I would much rather not do that given the choice. And I don't know if there's any way to make him kind of like forget about me or avoid me. I don't think that's in the cards. So I think I'll just have to get creative, maybe. Alright, so we'll slow down. That gunboat is probably still right behind me somewhere. So we're going to hide around. We're going to see if we can bury this thing inside a crater on here somewhere, maybe. I could turn the beacon off, maybe. Turn that guy off. I mean, its broadcast radius is only, you know, 1 kilometer anyways, so it's not like super crazy or anything. I could just kind of park this. Oh, what is that? Another raiding oh, crap. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to park myself over here by the platinum. And then... Nope. I'm going to start this thing doing its thing. Let's drop it down. Get as much of this in the box as I can. And then we'll turn that off, turn that on, and we'll turn the reactors on just to get a little bit more power in here. Oh, crap. And then I am going to go this way. And hopefully that guy comes after me. Oh, no. Are you shooting at my ship? Are you shooting at my ship? Are you seriously shooting at my ship, Mr. Gunboat? Oh, you bastard. Nope. Okay. You need to die, sir. Okay, how much damage did you just do? Okay, sir, you can... I'm gonna kill your battery. Where's your battery? Okay, your battery is now dead. You have another battery, apparently. Okay. It is now dead. Took a little bit of damage. Where's my ship? How is my ship? Where's my ship? Okay. We took damage. We took a lot of damage. Yeah, there's no way I'm attempting re-entry with this ship. I mean, crap. Do I even have anything to store stuff? I didn't think it was that far behind me. Okay. Did our... Oh, crap. That got blown up too. Okay. Our survival kit got blown up. Our cockpit got blown up. We have no way to build anything out here. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, I guess. I'm gonna have to build another... This is just stupid. Alright, so we're gonna power down everything, collect what we can, store what we can, leave everything here. I thought I would have a little bit more time before that gunboat caught up to me. Apparently not. The gunboat did have a lot of pieces and parts in there, so I might be able to do something with it. And I think my food is still decent. And we can rebuild some things, I suppose. And we do have a decent amount of storage, at least with that one that didn't get blown up. We can reduce some of these, it looks like. I didn't think that it would keep on shooting my ship. So that's on me. Now, I did make a projection of this, so I can rebuild very, very carefully. I just have to be... Well, I mean, I do have the gunboat here too, so I can maybe scrap some stuff out of that. And I think that was a large. And we have an assertive Skippy coming through, so that's cool. What is this over here? Okay, it's part of the ship, I guess. Oh, man. And then did we lose? Yeah, we lost our build and repair center, or build and repair systems. We're getting a lot of thrusters, so that's kind of good. Hopefully that doesn't send anything after me, because that would suck. Suppose we can just see what we can do here. Can I build a projector? And I want to be really, really careful about bumping into this thing, even if it's just... Yeah, it just took everything out, didn't it? Ah, man. But, I mean, at least I took out the ship while it was distracted, and it was a large grid ship, so that's always fun, right? Is that still connected? Barely by the glass. Holy crap, dude. Okay, so first things first, do I have iron on me? Iron plate. I do. So I'm gonna put in some parts that I know are there. Oh, you know what? I only have a single tank of hydrogen left. And I have no ice out here that I'm aware of. So that's fun. And I don't have a survival kit, and I don't have silver to build one. So that's fun. Man, this is just ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna go and take off more of these things. Get as much of this as I can out of here because these are all important parts that I might be able to use for something. Okay, is there anything else out here? Yes. What is this? Ammo? Ammo's good, I guess. I mean, we have interior plates along with other things, so that's good. We can build most of the structure of the ship, or rebuild most of the structure of the ship. And I know there was more out here that I left. Is that? Okay, I think that is another asteroid out there. Okay. Is there anything else out here that I see floating around? No. Okay. Okay, so I need to go this way then. Okay, here is the floating debris. Wow, there's a lot out here. Maybe that's good. Wow, that just filled up my entire inventory.
Inventory full.
Okay, so scrappy scrap out here. Okay, more plates. What sucks the most is losing that survival kit. And then is there anything else still floating out here? Yes, there is.
Inventory full.
Okay. I mean, we're getting a lot of pieces and parts for things, so rebuilding might not be impossible. We're not gonna...
Low.
Ooh, that's gonna be a problem though. So we still have our reactors, which is good. I am gonna have to rebuild the cockpit though, and as soon as I do that, I'm gonna give everyone something to come after, which is not great. Oh wait, no, I have seats here. But I have to turn on the power. Okay, so batteries. Just turn them on real quick. And this isn't pressurized, so it's not going to be able to heal me up to 70%. So that's not great. And we're most definitely not going to be able to do the tier 4 cargo containers. So that's going to be not good. Okay, so let's turn those back off again, save as much power as we can. I think I did build some food, good. And there's plenty of water here, so I'm good with the daily needs stuff. Actually, I'm going to put this into here. Okay. Pieces and parts down here. That's fun. Anything else? No? Okay. We have some stuff out here.
Inventory full.
A lot of thruster components. Like I said, that ship that I took out was a large grid ship, and I took it out very, very quickly. I think it might have actually been a record for me taking out a gunboat. So let me just try to grab everything else here. There's this, okay. Anything else floating out here? Yes. More ammo, okay. Motor, metal grids are good. Anything else down here? Does not appear to be so. Okay, and then we have some scraps in here. We still have the rest of that platinum that we had to take out. And that's full. That's not great. We still have the connector though, so we can put a little bit of stuff in there. No, that's full too, so we can't put anything in there either. Okay. We're gonna need computers. And I'm gonna need to be able to build a projector as well. I lost my turret up here, so that's fun. Oh, man. At least we still have a little bit of hydrogen left. And we have enough thrusters, or thruster components, to make ion thrusters if we had no other choice. And I'm really worried about this guy. That just requires computers to fix, though. Because if we lost the tier 3 reactor components, we'd be pretty screwed. Do I have computer components? I do. Okay, so let's grab that, grab what we can. Okay, so that is at least functioning again. I can't do anything about the alloy plates. So that's unfortunate. Is there anything that I can do to build a projector? So we'll put that in there. Okay, so we have all the pieces that we need to build a projector, which is good. Okay, so now we're going to turn the power back on. Alright, then we're going to go into the projector. I know that's a terrible place for the projector, but that's just where it's going to go for now. Projector. We're going to load up a blueprint. And then this is the mud skipper. Okay, so that's that, and now I need to adjust it. So where are we in here? Okay, so we are mostly in the right direction and in the right orientation. We just need to work with the offsets a little bit. Okay, so this, let's see, which way does that go? That's up and down, so we don't need that. Is that forward backwards? No. Yes, it is. Okay. So we want to go which way? It's hard to tell. Okay, I think we have to go there and then back it up. Is that where we need to be? That is where we need to be. Okay, so now I'm going to see if I can do a build and repair unit. Build and repair. I'm going to throw one of those in here. And then that is supposed to go here anyways. So I'm going to see if I can... Do I have anything even to put that on? I do... But I need a steel plate. Okay, so build and repair system I have in there. And I am able to bring out the whole thing, so that's good. So build and repair system, I think is not going in the right place. Oh, also, I don't even have the right thing on here. And I can't really see through the projection because it's very, very thick, I guess. Unable to place, okay. That's probably not a good place for it, let's be honest. Okay, so we need to go where? Like here. That is, I can't even see that though. I don't see anyone coming in yet. Doesn't mean they won't. Okay, so I can't even tell. This is just ridiculous, man. Is that where that goes? Okay. So we managed to guess right. Okay, so we're going to turn this guy on. And then we're going to give it as much as we can. So that should start, hopefully, building things. So we're going to let that do that for a while. Meanwhile, I'm going to go and see if I can get some more pieces and parts, because I'm probably going to need them. Where did that ship go? There it is. Okay. So what do we have in here? It's a rocket launcher. That thing had rockets. Great. Does it have any rockets in here? It has 10 rockets. Those are pretty heavy, so I don't think I want to pick those up. Is there anything useful? Like this sensor? I could probably use some of the components on there. What else do we have? A cockpit. Useful.
Inventory full.
Okay, and then we're still decent-ish. Let's see, platinum is which way? Over here. Okay. Okay, so this is going to need components, motors. What do these need to be functional? Interior plates, motors. Okay. So interior plates and motors. Grab a bunch of these things. Interior plates, grab a bunch of those. Put those in here where I can. Okay, let's see, what else can we put in here? Some of these maybe. I'll put in some more plates. Antenna? Maybe, if the beacon needs to be rebuilt. What else? More motors is what I need. We can put glass in there, I suppose. So I'm gonna need a lot more motors. Okay. Small steel tubes, construction components, motors. Without a survival kit, if I can't get those things off of wherever this ship is, we could have an issue. What are you doing? Okay, you have some stuff. Do you have motors? You do not have motors. Okay, we're gonna grab this. What is this? Programmable block. Interesting. Thrusters, which I'm definitely not gonna have room for. What am I? Let's see, what else can we put in here? Displays, interior plates, those. Some more of those, probably. Don't need any more glass, it looks like. We can put that in there. I mean, I might actually have to go after one of these raiding factories, take them out, just so I can get enough parts for this thing. That's gonna be ridiculous. Oh man. Okay, what do we need? More construction components and probably more plates. So we'll just put in all of those things. And it looks like I need to recharge again. That projector is definitely in the way. Okay, I need to go over here around the corner. And I'm gonna get some more plates because I know I'm gonna need them. Okay, that didn't take long. Alright, there's some more plates for you. Some more of these for you. Ooh, it needs like all of those apparently. It looks like it doesn't need the glass, so I'll take that back. It looks like we are missing things like the small steel tubes and those sorts of things. It still has a lot that it can build though. So I think it is slowly making its way, which is good. But this still still really sucks. A lot. Yeah, so I need a lot of small steel tubes. I need large steel tubes as well. Oh, hey. How did... You don't need the tier 3 motors for that to work? What? What? Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, so we'll just put everything that we can in here. I had no idea that we didn't actually need the motors for that. That makes me frickin' ecstatic. Okay, so now that can pull directly out of there for all of its pieces and parts, which is great. Because now I can just tear this shit out of this grab all the pieces and parts, and I have more storage now, and I'm going to have a lot more storage because I don't need those tier 3 motors. And I have, ooh, small steel tubes, nice. I am going to need those, but for now, I'm just going to put all of this stuff in here. And continue ripping this thing apart. Because you shot up my ship, you bastard. And so this is the very least that you can do to pay me back. Now, trying to go after one of those raiding stations by myself without a survival kit and only at 40% health, probably not the best thing in the world. Is there anything else in here that I could put over there? I don't think I need any of these other things here, so that's all of the buildable parts are going to go over here. I can't do anything with the scrap. The ammo isn't going to do anything with that over there either. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We are building away, which is good. I suppose I can take this out, just grab all the pieces and parts that come with this. Yeah, so all of these things can go over here. All of these things can go over there. Okay. How we doing? Okay, so I'm gonna turn this guy off for now, because I just want to leave the doors open so I can kind of move in and out easier. And I'll get my power back up, and I believe the H2O2 generator is working, but I don't think I have ice for it. So I am not going to be able to recharge my oxygen tanks or my hydrogen tank, which is not great. But you know, I've got 55% hydrogen, 15% oxygen, so I'm more worried about oxygen than anything else, I think, at this point. What is that supposed to be? Why are you not projecting anything there? Give me one steel plate. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what else I can tear out of here. What is this? A remote control. Okay. Computers and other good things. Programmable block also has good things in it. This guy, interior plates, might be able to use those for something. What is this? Steel catwalk plate has small steel tubes, which I also need. Okay. Okay, and I'm giving it, I thought I just saw something coming in. So this behemoth raiding factory, I'm not even going to try to go after that. And that Cobalt Cruiser tier 4, that thing would rip me up. This one I might be able to go after if I have to go after something. Hopefully I don't, but we will see. Okay. I just hope that Cobalt Cruiser doesn't get close enough to launch anything at me, because yeah, there's not much I can do against it. Okay, now those two things can go over here. Okay. 4.73 Ks, 4.72. Alright, what do we got? More of these. Wow, that filled up my inventory like real quick. We're at 1 hour and 5 minutes. Oh, thrusters, that's what it was. So we are over our hour time limit. But I kind of don't want to just leave it at a cliffhanger like this, so. Alright, let me see what else I can do here. Looks like it's just going to be large thrusters. 3.9 kilometers. Hopefully it doesn't launch anything. I mean, my threat level, because I read up a little bit on the assertive mod, and like it's based on kind of like your threat level. And I think out here my threat level is just about 0. So there shouldn't be any reason for them to like launch a lot of stuff after me. But then again, it did launch the gunboat, and the gunboat is like a higher threat tier thing. So I'm not 100%. How is all of this stuff like filling up my inventory so quickly? What else? Platinum. Why do you have platinum? Okay. 3.17 kilometers for that cruiser. Not my favorite thing in the world. Oh, these are heavy armor. That's why. That is why they're filling everything up so quickly. Did it build the other build and repair unit? It did. Interesting. And I think what I need now is motors. And I don't have any, nor do I have a way of making them. And I think I'm gonna need a lot of them. Now, if this was an atmospheric ship, like, I would have motors out of the wazoo, because, I mean, those atmospheric thrusters, I mean, that's basically all they are. It's just a shit ton of motors. Okay, so we started working on the door, but once again, we don't have motors, so there's only so much we can do. But like I said, I mean, without silver, I'm not going to be able to do anything with the survival kit anyways, and the survival kit is what I would need to like make the basic stuff, which like includes motors. There is an unknown signal over there. I could potentially go after that and see if it comes with motors. That might be a good idea, actually. But I'm gonna finish going after this guy. Okay, so the Cobalt Cruiser is moving away now, which is good. Let's finish taking this guy out, getting all the pieces and parts that we can out of it.
Inventory full.
I'm not even going to try to take those apart yet. I know I'm going to need a lot more inventory space for that. Okay. So I don't think it needs any more plates. So all of this extra stuff that I'm collecting now, I think is just kind of useless. We did rebuild the tank, so that's good. The O2 H2 generator never took damage, so that is still operational, which is also good. So yeah, it's just it's definitely interesting. And the bad thing about going after that unknown signal is it brings me closer to the raiding station, which I'm not a fan of. And did that just say that I'm out of oxygen? Ooh, what I have is all I have. And that's only 53%. That's not good. That is not good at all. Hopefully that has something I can use. We're gonna go for it. And hopefully it's not like one of those ones that's gonna make me go around and chase it, because those are annoying. Let's see, what do I have for asteroids that are close to here? I mean, I could go and look for ice real quick. That is something that I could do. I don't want to get any closer to that guy though. Okay, what have you got for me? Badger gloves, lovely. All kinds of food, which is great, but it's not going to help me with my oxygen needs. I will take you apart though. I'll take the canvas out of there. Okay. Where am I going? Away from that guy. Over here. Okay. I have 48% oxygen left. What I may end up doing is stashing my tools and committing seppuku. So that didn't help me at all, really. And what I really need is ice. Because with ice, I have oxygen, I have hydrogen, which means that I have life. And then I can keep on working on other things as I go, I suppose. We'll put in motors here. Throw that in over there as well. And then all of this stuff, I mean, it's great and all, but I can't use it. And that thing is full again, so then we'll start going into this one, filling that guy up. Okay, so I need ice. What do you think would be a good candidate for ice? What's close? Is that close or is that close? Is that close? That looks close. We're gonna go this way. I just need a little ice. Just a little ice. That's all I need. Flip over to our drill. Hopefully we get lucky and there is ice here. If not...
Energy low.
Oh crap, I forgot to recharge. Dang it. Well, let's look as quickly as we can for ice. I'll turn off my light. See if that helps at all, maybe. Ooh. And I just turned off that. Okay. So we need to go very quickly across this thing, looking for any obvious ice. And I'm not seeing any obvious anything on here. Is there like a little tiny bit like on a corner somewhere? In a hole, maybe? No. Nothing. Still nothing. What if we get close? Anything? No. We're going to mark this guy as being a stone asteroid. GPS. That way I don't come back to this one. Okay, so I need to go and recharge. So I need to go which way? That way. Then we'll pick a different one. And hopefully a different one will have what we need. I don't like having the rating factories out here. That makes me very nervous. And I already checked all over, well, at least I think I checked, maybe I didn't check all over this asteroid. No, I think I did. And there's nothing really else here on this one. So let's recharge. So we can actually go and do things. All right. So this is not fun. Okay, and we are at a full charge. Good to go, and we are at 32%. How did I end up out of here? Okay, interesting. See, we checked that one. That one looks really far away. This one looks closer. So we'll go and head out to this one, and we'll see if it has anything. Actually, that one looks pretty far away. It looks like that one is actually closer. I mean, not that it really matters too much. But I don't see anything obvious on this one. Then again, I don't see anything obvious on this one either. Just kind of doing like a flyby reconnaissance or something. And I'm still only at 40 health, which is not great. Okay, so we're coming close into this guy. I'm still not seeing anything obvious here. Yeah, still nothing obvious. Please give me some ice. Or please have some ice. I would really appreciate it. I'll turn my light on because I'm not really too worried about my power. I've got plenty of that, plus the reactors, so should be good there. I'd appreciate it if you would stop freezing though. Okay, anything obvious? Is that just a shadow? That looks like it's just a shadow. I mean, granted, ice is blue anyways, so that definitely wouldn't have been ice. Now, I would say that I could potentially go back down to the planet, and I might be able to survive re-entry, although I really kind of doubt it. Just really hoping to find some ice here. I don't think I'm going to find any. Nope. Yeah, I see nothing. It's like this whole asteroid is just one big bust. GPS, asteroid, stone. Okay, so there was another asteroid relatively close to this one, right? Was it this one? Yes, I think it was this one. So we're going to check out this one. I'm at 20% oxygen. It looks like something there, maybe. And again, I could be wrong. All right, what else do we have here? And honestly, if I think about it, I'm not going to be able to make re-entry anyways because my oxygen won't last long enough to go the 40 kilometers that I need. Flipping driller. Okay. It's new, I suppose. Ice, dude, give me some ice. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of ice. Anything? No? Is this another stone asteroid? This is not great. Is that like a cave? No, it's just a hole. Okay, so I suppose a question might be is, I gotta mark this asteroid too as a stone asteroid. I am down to 14% oxygen. Okay, another bust. And I'm gonna see if maybe, perhaps, stone, asteroid, platinum, 2, that's in the wrong place though. Edge of the gravity well is down there. I need to go towards this guy, right? Yes. So here's my thought. If there's any oxygen left in the O2H2 generator, like if it has any kind of storage whatsoever, it might be enough to fill up my bottle. In which case I can survive for a little bit longer out here, if that's the case. However, if it doesn't have anything, then I commit seppuku. So, yeah, that'll be fun. I could check out that thing next, I suppose, see if there's anything there. But for now, I just want to see if there's any kind of ice or oxygen, anything left in there, because that would be useful. We are at 8% oxygen. Okay, so, oh wait, no, we have our oxygen tank, which never took, damn, I'm an idiot. Yeah, we have an no, the oxygen tank's at 0. Ew. Wait, what? Really? Really? Hydrogen tank. Okay. O2H2 generator. Do you have anything? I don't have access to it. Why don't I have access to it? O2H2. Am I blind? Did I pass it up? Anything? You got nothing at all? Okay, so if this is my tank, right? My oxygen tank, it's showing 3 lights, but it's also showing at 0%. It's showing that it has gas in there. Wait. Tank, oxygen tank. Stockpile on off, refill bottles, auto refill. Yeah, because it says that it has oxygen, right? So if I go in here, and I put my bottle in here, I have oxygen. Okay, good to go. I can survive out here a little while longer. And then I still have hydrogen as well, through this tank, which still has the hydrogen left in there, which is great. The question is, do I have access to it? And I should through this guy. But apparently I don't, so that's fun. Let's do this and then fill this up this way, and then I also have to make this thing auto refill. Thank you. No, 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 no. Give me my bottle back. Thank you. Okay, so I can survive out here a little while longer. So we are, oh, I think the inventory 0% is for the ice, which obviously it has no ice. Okay, oxygen tank. Give me more of that deliciousness. All right, so we are marooned out in space, right next to our platinum deposit. So we have one of the rarest minerals in the world, but we can't make motors. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. I have power, I have oxygen, I have hydrogen if needed. Is this thing, like, how is this? Can we? No? Okay, so there's obviously holes in here still somewhere. Maybe something isn't built all the way. I suppose that's always possible. All the glass is built, so it's not pressurizing, which I suppose is fine. But, yeah, here we are, marooned, out in the middle of nowhere. We lost our drill, so that's fun. Yeah, we have power. We have a way to regenerate our power with our reactors. We didn't lose any of our uranium, which is good. We have plenty of food. We have plenty of water. At least I think we do. I think we should. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, how long is that going to take to recharge if I do this? Okay, batteries. It'll fully recharge in 8 minutes, so I'm not really too worried about that. So we're good on power, and then with the reactors, I think even fully charged and, you know, doing their thing, I think we still have like hours of time. Yeah, 21 hours in just this one reactor, and we have another 20 hours in that one, another 21 hours in that one. So we have power, we have water, we have food, or we can get food at least. Probably have to make more food. Might as well do that. Can we not? There we go. We need tofu. So we'll make some tofu, which we can make. And then we'll throw that in there. And then that will allow us to make more food, but I think we should be good on food for a little while at least. We have enough organics in here. We have more than enough water. So I think, and then if I need, for whatever reason, more water, I have that I can break down if needed. Oh, man. So the worst thing that can happen is one of these raiding stations sends a ship after me. If that's the case, I have nothing really. The build and repair units are up. One of them is running. The other one I don't think can connect because I don't have enough motors for all the conveyors that I've got. Oh, man. This is why you need shields on ships. Just so you know. One thing I do want to do, though, is move this up into the ceiling. So I'll do that. And then I'm going to have to turn the build and repair units off of build new. Build and repair. Are they both set on fly mode? Fly mode. Walk mode, fly mode. There we go. Build new off. Build new off, and that's because I need to set the projector. And actually, does that? Oh, that's a bad place to put it. Here should be sealed. But maybe that's a bad place to put it too, so maybe we go with this one, which I know will be good. Yeah, so it looks like everything just needs motors. So we'll put in the projector here. Okay, and then that should hopefully build that up. We need motors. Okay. Do you have motors? You have some motors. I don't need gyroscopes right now, but I do need a projector. And then I'll just put all that stuff back in there. All right. So now I need to go back into the projector and project the mud skipper. Blueprints, mud skipper, call it good. And then I want to keep the projection even after it's built, so I can do repairs as needed. Okay, so now how are we looking as far as... Yeah, we are way off. Oh no, we're actually not that bad. Okay, so that is the bottom of the ship. Can't tell if that's where I need to be or not. Oh, no, that's going down. Okay. And then vertical puts me where? Okay, so that's front to back. Then this should be left to right. Or is this up and down? This is up and down. It is very hard to tell what is what in here. And I can't even tell which way this is moving. Okay, so that's left and right. Okay. So that looks somewhat correct. Is that where that's supposed to be? No, we're still off a little bit. It's hard to tell. Okay, so I think that needs to be there. That's left, right, so this has got to be the... Okay, go back there. Up, down. Okay, that's where we need to be. Okay, so now projector is set. We should still be able to pressurize in here, and I can fly through here unimpeded, which is kind of what I was going for. I'm gonna have to figure out something with the pressurization, because if I can get it pressurized in here, then I can regenerate at least up to 70%, which will be good. But I mean, at this point, I can go for another unknown signal, get some more motors, and build like a little bit at a time maybe. And we do have that one out there, so maybe I'll go for it real quick, and then we'll end the video until the next time. And then I'm sure we'll still be out here, still trying to figure out how it is that we're gonna, get ourselves out of this predicament. Basically, we need a lot of motors. And 600, 500, 400. All right. See what you are. Hopefully you're not going to try to get away from me. Thank you for that. What do we get? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Interior plates, okay. Wasn't really expecting too much out of that. What is that? So we have that flipping driller. Not sure what that's doing. We have the raiding station. And I'm good on gases for now. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't even know what I'm gonna have to do here. I need motors, and I'm only gonna get so many off of these little, unknown signals. But I mean, I guess as many as I can possibly get, I'm gonna try to get. Oh man, this is not fun. But luckily, it looks like I'm able to rebuild a decent amount of the ship. Ooh, no, wrong button. Okay, so that connects us there. And I think that is connected into there. How many more motors do I have? Versus how many do I need? I have one more motor. Okay. This has two motors. So that's that and that. So then that should then connect everything into this one, which means that both of these build and repair units should be working now, which is good. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. It's just there, I guess. We'll put it in there for now. Okay, well, here we are. Kind of stranded out here. I don't, honestly, I don't even know if we can get all of these things on right now. Yeah, no. We are missing a connection between the hydrogen tank and our main, conveyor system. So there's really nothing we can do here unless we get more motors. We built pretty much most of the hub of this thing. That flipping driller is getting kind of close. What is that doing? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, here we are. Right by our platinum. Stuck. So, fun times, right? I mean, I could technically build ion thrusters and at least get myself moving a little bit, but I mean, who wants to do that, right? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I know this went way long, but unexpected things happened, so had to kind of try and make it work, I guess. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. And yeah, I'll see you then. Have a good one.